Welcome to Jurassic Park.
I am very happy about my latest Jurassic Park acquisition. This is the Jurassic World Legacy Collection John Hammond action figure. Now, the reason this is so special is because for those of us that have been fans of the original Jurassic Park since 1993, like I have always been wanting an action figure of John Hammond. And none of the toy lines have ever made one. I think it was Kenner was the original one who had them. No one ever has until now with Mattel. So this is the box from the San Diego Comic-Con. Unfortunately, it's an exclusive figure that you could only get by pre-ordering or attending the convention and then picking it up there in person. I live in Florida. I did not go to the convention, so I had to shell out the ransom on eBay to get one of these. Spared no expense. So here's the box, and I love how they did this. View from the sides. Boring legal mumbo jumbo on the back. And the logo. And what's cool about this is that the gates open up. And inside we see a very well done John Hammond with his famous cane. And a hatching raptor and an egg. Okay, so I am going to open this now for the first time. I'm looking forward to getting this guy out. I have been waiting for this guy since 1993. Always wanted a John Hammond figure. Okay, it's pretty cool that it's even printed on the inside. And inside the box we have a card like the ones you see in the store for the regular Legacy collection. Now bring the box back real quick here. Open the gate so you can see inside. It's pretty neat that... Oh, wow! Okay, that's really cool. There are raptor eyes. I had no idea that was like that. There are raptor eyes when you take him out looking inside. There's 3 of them. That is really awesome. So the inside of this is printed. You can see the gates, and then that is just really cool. Okay. So, cool raptor eyes in the dark waiting to eat you. Alright, let's set that aside. And let's have a look at John Hammond. Okay, famous scene of the baby raptor hatching. Beautiful photo. And you guys can pause and read that. I'm so glad they include some info on who John Hammond is, because with the packaging of the other figures, there's nothing interesting like in the original box art of the original toys from the 90s. They actually told you little things about what the characters, who the characters are and what they would do. So it's kind of nice that they did this for John Hammond, and wish they had done this for everybody else. Okay, I'm going to try to open this without destroying it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. And here he is. Okay, that cane was inside two little holes, and I just slipped that out really carefully. It's not taped on or anything. So you gotta do that real gently and be careful, and you should be able to get it out with no problem. The raptor and the egg has been the hardest thing to get out. Definitely the hardest part. And be careful you don't break that by yanking it out. I'm gonna have to push it forward. There we go. Just keep that. I keep the packaging. Always keep all my packaging. Always have. Okay, here he is, Mr. John Hammond. And I think they did a great job. He does look quite a bit like Richard Attenborough. I mean, I love the attention to detail. He's got his watch. No hands painted on it, but still he has it, so that's good. They don't rotate, but his fingers are soft like the other figures. And they move up and down. There's a little joint right there. His head turns a little bit up and down and sideways. His other hand. A little stiff. I'm not gonna pull on those too hard. Here he is from the back. And here are his feet. And it's too bad that, being that this is an exclusive figure and a limited run, I wish they had put numbers on the feet to know which one you got, but they didn't. Okay, so here's the cane, and it's got the little mosquito on it. Looks like it's printed on the front only, but that's a really cool little detail like that. And the bones. That's very well done. And we have the hatching raptor and the extra egg from the scene. It's a shame though that it's painted incorrectly and it doesn't look like a baby raptor at all. Raptors aren't green, and I think that yeah, it looks more like a compy. Snout's way too long. So here he is, John Hammond with his baby raptor next to Ellie and Dr. Grant. I think they've done an excellent job with this figure. It's about time that we got a John Hammond. It's only been, what, 26 years? Something like that? An insanely long amount of time. And it's unfortunate though that this figure is exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con, and I did pay way too much than what this figure should be. I don't know if this will ever be released in stores. Target is the only one that carries the Legacy series, if Target will ever get it. If they'll make another version of it where the packaging is much simpler than the exclusive San Diego Comic-Con one, I think they should, because so many people have been wanting this figure, and even the younger kids now that are fans of Jurassic World know who John Hammond is, because he was in the first Jurassic World. He was mentioned, and his hologram was in there, and they know that he's the founder and creator of Jurassic Park. Very important character. So, I don't know. I hope they do make it, because it really isn't fair that only a few people can get a hold of this, when so many people love this character and want to have him, and have gone to great lengths of recreating, sculpting their own, or modifying existing toys to make a Hammond just to have in their collection. And really, I would love to see for Mattel to make also an accurate Dennis Nedry. The original Nedrys were terrible. The very first Series 1 looked more like a Doc Ock than Dennis Nedry. He was too thin, and just lots of stuff wrong with him. I would like to see a Mr. Arnold figure as well, with arm-ripping action so that the raptors can eat him. And I would love a Donald Gennaro with a toilet, so he can sit on the toilet and the T-Rex can eat him. I mean, those three characters are still so needed, and this would be a great collection. I love the attention to detail and the accuracy on all these guys. And it would be great to have the entire main cast and be able to recreate the movie. So there we go. John Hammond, founder and creator of Jurassic Park. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Spared no expense. Henry, why didn't you tell me? I insist on being here when they hatch. Been here for the birth of every little creature on the island.